Matan Torah, giving of the Torah. Love your friend as yourself. Rabbi Akiva says this is a great klal, a great collective rule in the Torah. 1. This statement of our sages demands explanation. Since the word klal, collective or rule, indicates a sum of details that, when put together, form that collective. Thus, when he says about the mitzvah, love your friend as yourself, that it is a great klal or rule in the Torah, we must understand that the rest of the 612 mitzvot in the Torah, with all their interpretations, are no more and no less than the sum of the details inserted and coordinated in that single mitzvah, single commandment, or precept, which is love your friend as yourself. This is quite perplexing because you can say this regarding mitzvot between men and men, but how can that single mitzvah contain all the mitzvot between man and God, which are the essence of and the vast majority? Oh, I'm sorry? With all the interpretations, are no more, no less than the sum of the details inserted and contained in that single mitzvah.
Item 2. And if we can still exert, strain to find some way to reconcile their words, there comes before us a second saying even more conspicuous, about a convert who came to Hillel and told him, "Teach me the whole of the Torah while I'm standing on one leg." And he replied, "Anything that you hate, do not do to your friend." And the rest, the translation of love your friend as thyself, and the rest is its commentary, go study. Here before us is a clear law that in all the 612 mitzvot and in all the writings in the Torah, there is none that is preferred to the mitzvah, love thy friend as thyself. This is because they only aim to interpret and allow us to observe the mitzvah of loving others properly. Since he specifically says, the rest is its commentary, go study. This means that the rest of the Torah is interpretations of that one mitzvah, that the mitzvah to love your friend as yourself could not be completed were it not for them.
Item 3.
Item 3. Before we delve into the heart of the matter, we must observe that mitzvah, since we are commanded, love your friend as yourself. The word yourself tells us, love your friend to the same extent you love yourself, not one bit less. In other words, you must constantly and vigilantly satisfy the needs of every person, at least in the Israeli nation, no less than you are always vigilant to satisfy your own needs. This is utterly impossible, for not many can satisfy their own needs during their daily work. So how can you tell them to work to satisfy the wishes of the entire nation? And we couldn't possibly think that the Torah exaggerates, for it warns us to not add or subtract, indicating that these words and laws were given with utter precision. Item 4. And if this still is not enough for you, I will tell you that the simple explanation of that mitzvah of loving your fellow person is even harsher, for we must put the needs of our friends before our own. It is written in the Tosfot in the name of the Jerusalem Talmud regarding the verse, "Because he is happy with you," said about a Hebrew slave. When sometimes he has but one pillow, if he lies on it himself and does not give it to his slave, he does not observe because he is happy with you, for he is lying on a pillow and the slave on the ground. If he does not lie on it and does not give it to the slave as well, it is sodomite rule. It turns out that, against his will, he must give it to his slave while the master himself lies on the ground. We also find the same rule in the verse about the measure of loving others. For here too, the text compares the satisfaction of the friend's needs to the satisfaction of one's own needs, as with the example of because he is happy with you regarding the Hebrew slave. Thus, here too, if he has but one chair and his friend does not, the law is that if he sits on it and does not give it to his friend, he breaks the mitzvah, love your friend as yourself, since he is not fulfilling the needs of his friend as he fulfills his own. If he does not sit on it and also does not give it to his friend, it is as evil as sodomite rule. Therefore he must let his friend sit on it while he himself will sit on the ground or stand. Clearly, this is the law regarding all the needs that one has and one's friend lacks. Now go and see if this mitzvah is in any way feasible.
מה קורה כאן בינינו? בחיי לא הייתי חושב מה הולך מסביבנו. לפעמים זה שובר לי את הלב. אם הגענו עד כאן זה סימן שכבר אין חזרה. אז קדימה לדרך ויחד נעיר את הנשמה. בואו נרקוד, בואו נשיר ונתחיל לפזר אהבה באוויר. לא נתייאש, לא נעצור, נלך רק ישר, לא נביט לאחור. בואו נרקוד, בואו נשיר ונתחיל לפזר אהבה באוויר. לא נתייאש, לא נעצור, נצא מהחושך ישר אל האור. העולם מתקדם לו, עליות ירידות ופנינו לאן. הכדור בידינו, יום ועוד יום נזרז את הזמן. כבר הלכנו שנים במדבר וחצינו ימים. עכשיו אנו יחד נחזיק בו אחד השני. בואו נרקוד, בואו נשיר ונתחיל לפזר אהבה באוויר. לא נתייאש, לא נעצור, נלך רק ישר, לא נביט